Deep breath. Here we go. Game 5 of the ALCS is coming your way here in just a moment. Welcome on in, everybody. I took I used to do, for some reason, I would do 5 seconds of an intro before I would cut into the video, but I cut that down to like 1 or 2 seconds. Hit the record button, and then was like, I need to take a deep breath. So I did that. We're nice and calm. We're relaxed. We're ready to win a baseball game and force the series back to Seattle with us ahead with an opportunity to win in Game 6 or Game 7. For some reason, the game kind of broke yesterday, and it said that a team had a 3-1 lead, presumably the Yankees, so I don't know why it does that. There have been consistent audio glitches here. Usually it's more just in terms of like the count. But it has been like weirdly off sometimes. And yesterday's game was an occurrence of that, and with more important information. I'm a little afraid that the game thinks that the Yankees won Game 3 because it really tried to make sure that the Yankees won Game 3. And I'm worried that if I lose this game, it's just going to think that the series is over, even though it's only going to be 3-2. So we'll see what happens. Luis Severino, he's going to be on the mound for the Yankees, 1-1 with a 2.19 ERA. Justice Sheffield on the mound for the Mariners. He is 1-0 with a 2.70 ERA. As this series slugs on, slobber knocker, slug fests its way to a conclusion. We won in 5 games over the White Sox. They won in 5 games over the Toronto Blue Jays. So all the series so far on the AL look like they might go the distance or have gone the distance. This one might go the distance as well. Meanwhile, Los Angeles has already punched their ticket to the playoffs, sweeping Milwaukee, sweeping Atlanta. We've seen them win big. We've seen them win small. They're doing a little bit of everything. Taking a quick peek here at the calendar. The World Series starts on October 27th, which is a Friday. I don't know if that will shift if we win out here. I don't know if that'll, or like if we win the next 2 games, maybe it moves to the 26th. Maybe it just stays on the 27th. Who knows? But either way, a team is going to have to face a scorching hot Los Angeles Dodgers team. Last game we have to play in Yankee Stadium. We had a couple of home runs robbed, presumably for the wind, at least the one with, what's his name? Toro. Abraham Toro. His absolutely got robbed because of that. Let's see what kind of lineup we are working with today. Right-handed pitcher. So we'll throw kind of just the regular lineup here. I don't know if this is a bad or good thing to be doing. I am having a lot of switch here. Ty France will come out for Toro. These guys should be all good for games 6 and 7 with a day off tomorrow. I liked Toro in the 5 spot. Brian Hayes. It's a double lefty, though, going from the bottom of the order to the top of the order, which could prove to be another problem. But I don't have a great solution for that. You know what? We won't worry about it now. I think it did kind of bite us yesterday when they made some good managerial moves. It's hard to be like, obviously when you pile up that number of hits, you want to score more runs, but Aaron Boone made some smart like managerial moves to put me in a bad spot. We had runners on second and third. Anyway, baseball every day that is applicable here on youtube.com/Shawnosaurus Rex. Yankees Mariners game 5, game 6 in Seattle on Sunday. World Series starts a week from today. I'm sorry, the 27th is a Thursday, right? It's a Thursday. I apologize. I don't know why I did that. I've been off.
Game 5 always has the feel of an elimination game when the series is tied up at 2-2. And maybe it's just
okay, the game recognizes that the series is tied at 2. We're okay. We're all right.
Down 3-2 makes a huge difference going forward.
All right, we'll have Justice Sheffield on the mound today. I think we'll finally have our lineup, kind of our bullpen sorted out. It took a while, but we got there eventually.
Coming up on the first pitch And Aaron Boone going with the right-hander, Luis Severino.
Severino. I turned my microphone off to try and sneeze. No sneeze. Alarming. 2 starts, 1-1 record, 2.19 on the ERA, and 12.1 innings pitched. 7 hits, 5 walks, 13 strikeouts, a .97 whip. All right, here we go. We're slipping down a little bit here in the hitting difficulty. We have a combined, I think, 32 hits over the last 2 games. We continue to play well while scoring 5 runs or more and struggle with 4 runs or fewer. 98 miles an hour on a 4-seam fastball, a slider at 88, circle change at 90, cutter at 95. Ooh, that's a nice circle change right there. I wasn't looking for it. I was looking for the fastball. I expect myself to be a smidge slow on that fastball. Ooh, I thought that was going to duck further inside.
Severino kicks deals. And fouled
Oh,
off.
early on that, okay.
Next pitch is outside.
That's a good take. Surprisingly good take out of me.
Severino.
Oh, no. It was so late.
And there's one down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 1, Kyle.
This is Kyle Lewis.
That's a bad swing. I wanted all of it. I wanted all of that right there.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-2.
Everything on this low outside corner.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses, and there are 2 outs.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
0-1.
Oh, darn it.
Side, Chang gloves it. The throw to first. That ends the frame. Nobody left for Seattle. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Justin Sheffield on the mound today. 1 start, a 1-0 record, has a 2.70 ERA, 6.2 innings pitched. He's given up 12 hits, walked 0, a 1.80 whip, 4 strikeouts.
We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
I don't remember exactly when Sheffield
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman,
when he started.
Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much.
Is LeMahieu a switch hitter?
Gio Urshela to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. LeMahieu gets his lead at first with nobody out. Out towards right center field. Lewis glides to his left. He can't get there. It's a base hit. They take the force out.
I'm a little surprised. We saw a bloop shot, and they gave me Frazier, but for whatever reason, that time they gave me a center fielder. It should have been flipped. Those 2 instances should have been Frazier's ball. Thankfully, we do get the 1 out because it was such a weird hanger.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Are you kidding me?
There's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck
That's a
him
big
out.
strikeout right there.
And there's 2 down.
Double play obviously was in order.
Here is Aaron Judge. Good contact guy, good defender. On the ground. Throw over
Okay.
to Toro.
All right.
Play made. That
Gave up the
ends
hit, but still got an out on it.
One left for the Yankees.
Able to
Scoreless after 1.
kind of get out of that jam. I think that's where the Yankees not having a ton of speed kind of bites him in the behind, because he's going to end up in this weird middle spot where it'll either be an out and they'll get the ball in and it's a double play, or
The right fielder, Mitch.
it's a
Back to work.
little bloop shot.
Hard
There
grounder
we go.
into the outfield for a knock.
Way too aggressive there. Lucky that it shot through the shift there, but not great. Not a great approach. So he either ends up in the middle, it's a catch, maybe a double play, or it's a bloop shot and he's still potential out at second.
Up next for the Mariners.
Weird.
That's ripped. Base hit. And that gets all the way to the wall. Here's Haniger on his way to the plate. He'll score and the Mariners take the lead. 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something.
Saw that one well. That one I saw well. The first hit, bad aggression. Lucky hit. Second one, that's a lot better.
Sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
That's a terrible swing, Sean. I'm sorry, Key Brian Hayes.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
JP
Whoa,
Crawford
way
in the
inside.
box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gallo makes the grab. 2 down. And here's Murphy now. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. And on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's a 1-2.
Okay, way outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, I got me with that
is
slider.
that.
Fuck me.
But a run will score
That's all right.
in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0.
It kind of sucks. It's not fun. Not fun. Really good start there. Couple of hits, got a run driven in, put a guy on second, 3 outs. Obviously, the Key Brian Hayes is probably the worst out there. Just put myself in a bad position.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. The pitch.
The first baseman.
And the slider catches the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Fouls one off. 2-2. pitch. On the ground, right side. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Gee, Toro, maybe if you were over on first base, we could have actually gotten him.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Joey Gallo. And a foul ball.
I don't love the way Murphy is calling this game behind the dish.
Swing and a miss.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one away.
The second baseman.
I don't love the slider that high up in the zone.
Yu Chang stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Voigt at first, one gone. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Crawford, relay to
That's
third,
an out.
and he's out.
That's an out.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect.
Really bad pitch by me. That pitch, we're going to take a look at it. Bottom left corner of your screen. It's going to be right over the heart of the plate. Absolutely horrendous.
Now here's Aaron Hicks.
Yep, that is
This lineup's gonna
not
have
where
to
you
find
want
a
that
way
at
to
all.
make him work
Ugh.
a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
To third. Hayes picks it up. Over to first.
That's a run-saving at bat. I don't know that he tries to go home with only 13 speed right there, but I can't give myself that many opportunities to get out of a jam. A couple of huge plays from the outfielders so far. Force out at second,
Welcome back.
a tag out at third in the first and second innings, so we're doing okay. We're giving up some hits, some contact. That was a really, really, really bad pitch.
That's in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And that one
drop
is lifted
it
in the
all.
air, and
Yes.
that will fall. So
At
now
a 1
back
mile
to
an
the top
hour
of the
point
order.
in right field.
Now battle.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, and now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Dom Thompson-Williams. In there for strike
That's
one.
fine. That's fine.
And a pitch. Line drive,
Oh,
short hop
drats.
to third. Fires to second for one. Back to Voigt. Double play.
Now battle. The center fielder. Kyle.
Consistent problem here for the Mariners, that double play monster.
To the right side. Can't field it cleanly. But they get the out at first.
Wow.
And that'll do it for the inning.
That did not seem like 74 speed going down the fucking line, did it? Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Set for the bottom of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle
For the
Higashioka.
Yankees, the catcher.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line.
Oh, and he's going to do the freaking animation.
Up to the plate steps DJ
Now
LeMahieu.
battle. Third baseman. DJ.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. How about that double play?
That's a big double play right there.
Now battle.
Two outs, bases
The
empty.
shortstop.
Giorgella steps in. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Now
Thank
one
God that
misses
was
in the
low.
dirt.
Fucking. I don't think I've thrown a circle change without a runner on base.
High fly ball, right field. Haniger settles under this one, and that ends the inning.
Okay, here we go. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We're fine.
As we go to the top of the fourth, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Really, really quick bottom of the or top of the third. Honestly, it was a really quick inning in the third inning. That's a blink and you'll miss it right there.
That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this
Oh, that's
point.
exactly what I wanted. I was just a smidge behind it.
Mitch Haniger, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch, not close. Slider misses outside.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Bad swing on that. Just got to let it go.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hicks right there to make the grab. That's out number 2. And stepping in for the Mariners, Abraham Toro. He doubled home a run in his first AB. First offering, and it just misses.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning for Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Down the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He popped out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a good take right there. I was probably just going to pop it up like I did last time.
Two outs. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next one misses. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. This one in the air, right field. Pulls up, and it drops for a hit. Judge to third. Save.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That was a bold send.
2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job
There you
done
go,
right
Ke'Bryan Hayes. Crawford coming up here. See if we can maybe drive in or run.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Toro, the runner at third. Hayes on at first with 2 down. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
It'll be Tom Murphy and then Adam
And
Frazier
right-hander
after
deals.
this.
Check swing, but he
That's
went too
fine.
far. And the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Thank you for just getting a piece of that.
Conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Left-hand hitter waits. Down
Ah.
to the void. Flips it behind his back. And that is that.
That was a nice cutter right in that low inside corner.
Mariners leave a couple.
Like best
Maybe
case
they didn't
scenario,
run up.
you know, you kind of fouled off your own foot, but no big deal. It's been a little too late, like a little too little too late in some of these innings where it's just like, all right, runners on first and third with 1 out, which makes me very susceptible to the double play, which I already hit into a lot. Runners on first and third with 2 outs, and
And a pitch.
just like that, it's over. That's that pitch right there is exactly why I hate that slider location. I know he took it. I get that. That went so far.
Beats the shift.
I hate that Toro did not go for that. Didn't seem like it was a very
Aaron
well-struck
Judge
ball.
down the plate. This guy with
I mean, that
lights
fucking
power
far
power.
outside. And he keeps wanting it there. You can see that was the first pitch for Judge last time.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So Got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Kicks and deals. Grounder might be 2 to Crawford for 1. 2 gone as they hit
Another
into their
big double
second
play
double
here in
play
the bottom of the
in
fourth.
first 4 innings.
Whew. I did not catch what that announcer said, and I doubt you'll be able to hear it over me. So,
And it'll be Luke Voigt to stand in. To the left side, but
really lucky, really lucky that sinker has not been good here.
the wind of the pitch. Now
You can see the struggle between having runners on and not having runners on. It's not adjusting correctly the way I should be.
And strike 2.
Man,
Just a little too anxious on that first pitch. I don't know where he wants it, but I'm going that low corner.
Next pitch is
Couldn't get the
outside.
call.
2-2.
We're going to get a little cute here.
2 down, nobody on.
There we go.
Popped up right side.
We're not throwing a lot of fastballs.
Settles
That's not
underneath
Sheffield's
it.
bread and butter, so
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
really try and pick the spots. I have been burned with that high inside fastball throughout the season, so I need to be careful with it. I think using it every once in a while is all right.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's Tom Murphy.
Leading off for Seattle, the catcher, number 2, Tom.
Everything low. Wonder if he'll try and go high to throw me off.
Off the mark there, and that's
Meh.
ball 1.
A little bit.
Righty delivers. And it's even up.
no, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And the righty deals. Hard hit left side. Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
And up
The
next
second
for
base.
Seattle, Adam
Adam.
Frazier. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Out towards left center. A little bloop single. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way. And
I think
still
both
get
of
something on it.
Frazier's
That pitch was
both of
inside
Frazier's hits, I
and it
believe,
came
have been
deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good.
like really late
Here's the
bloop
Mariners
shots.
leadoff man, Dom Thompson-Williams. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Again, just late. Not surprising that I'm late on these fastballs. He's been mixing in the off-speed stuff a lot, and I've been struggling recently with the high 90s stuff. And that's where he sits at 96, 97. That's probably is more middle, but
And now it's going to be Kyle
Okay.
Lewis. Just a weak
That's,
fly ball this time. And Aaron makes a nice
really
grab
bad,
out there.
really bad at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ketel Marte up next for the Mariners. Next offering is down low. And
I was
that
looking
is
too
ball.
hard for a
Moved
circle
into the
change or a
Yankees
slider
pen, Michael
that would
Kent,
miss up in the
young
zone.
right-hander, up and throwing. Rodriguez, a left-hander, also throwing. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And a pitch. Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in, and that is that.
Late on the fastball again.
go for the last half of the inning. Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First pitch just misses.
These strike zones.
And here it comes.
That's fine that one's a little inside. You really want me to throw that there?
There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
On the ground.
Boy, I sure hope not.
Picks it up. Tosses to first. And they take care of Gallo for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now it's the second baseman, Yu Chang. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back.
Here's Aaron
The
Hicks.
center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
This has always been the better side for Aaron Hicks.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Why are they not moving to first base? Cover the bag.
Well, he's been
He,
working
for
out
some
the
reason, took a
stretch. Just
super
about
wide
getting
run at that.
a lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Higashioka batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch
Fucking
misses
Christ.
outside, and the count is 1-1.
It's a little too anxious on that one there.
Called
There we
strike,
go.
a sinker at the bottom of the zone. At the belt and fires. And a
There we
swing
go.
and a miss. And
That's where you want to
that.
pepper it in. 2 strike
Left
counts.
for the Yankees. They still trail
Whew.
1-0.
Okay. So that's the second hit that we've seen out to Haniger that's actually maybe even get outable at first base because of the lack of speed on this Yankees team.
In the Bronx, stepping in the long ball threat, Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch.
Severino back to work. There's a
I
strike.
wanted all of that. That was a terrible swing. Good timing, though. Who do we have here? I don't love Swanson. The relievers and closers, their energy bars are not displayed very well.
Next one misses.
Because it looks like they only have like a little bit gone, but then you put them in the game and they're like, oh, all the way in the yellow. And you're like, oh, well, I can't really use them, huh?
That one missed. On the ground to short, dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Why did
He
the other player
decides
not
to hold
grab
onto
the
it,
ball?
And he reaches safely.
Now batting.
That's a very weird.
Abraham Toro.
Very
up
weird
next
play.
for the Mariners. And that's in there for
Come
strike
on.
1.
That's a terrible swing right there.
Haniger aboard here at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The punch out there.
Yeah, looked
So
right
he's
at it.
gotten
Not a
team
great.
into this game, and at least so far.
So we
not
had
showing
the
a
so
ton of
that's
signs of
that's Severino's third strikeout of the game. 2 of those were in the first inning. I believe the first two batters right were the first
Brian Hayes.
were 2. Oh my god, first 2 batters were both strikeouts, and that's the first one we've had in a while. So that is good news. That's a fastball. Maybe should do a little bit more with. Just too late on it. And by maybe, I mean absolutely. That should be something. That's
Next
inside.
pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. strike in there. The 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Hicks racing over to make the catch. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
J.P. Crawford.
In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Turning, looking, and that one.
J.P. Crawford, let's go! 3-0. Let's go! Crawford.
It's 3-0.
Oh, Crawford, you got just enough pop. Terrific shortstop. Love him on the team. I don't think you can buy his jersey, but if I could, I would.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that. It's so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Manager out of the dugout now.
Okay.
And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luis Severino.
So we are going to have a decision to make here coming up shortly.
We'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
We have not thrown a ton of pitches here with our starting pitcher, who I believe is Marco Gonzalez. But we have given up some hits, and we're about to hit the third time through the lineup. I believe it's going to be 9-1-2 coming up. We don't have the most well-rested bullpen, so part of me would like to try and get him through 6. Ooh, that's a dot right there. That is some 2-out damage, too. That's exactly what we want to see. Joely Rodriguez, he has a circle change, excuse me, at 90, a sinker at 97, a four-seam at 98, a slider at 90.
That misses. Ball 1. The pitch. Just missed.
A little surprised that they brought in a left-handed pitcher here.
The pitch. Tapped into play, but it's a foul ball.
Not a great swing. Early on that. If you're thinking, well, that sinker's pretty fast.
The 2-2. Stays
There we go.
alive.
At least got a piece of it.
And the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2.
Ooh, wow. That sinker, I thought. That's all right. J.P. Crawford, though, comes through. 2-out damage. That's what we want to see. We have a lot of hits here. Again, we're piling up hits. We're just not able to get them across for runs. That's been an issue here last couple of games. Oh, it's actually 1, 2, 3. He's only thrown 45 pitches.
A wind in the pitch.
It's Sheffield, by the way. I totally forgot who was on the mound.
On a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Back to the mound. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter.
J.P. Crawford doing it all. We've seen him miss a couple of those because it looks like one of those that's going to hit the mound, and as it hits the mound, the pitcher's going to grab it. Easy out at first, but thankfully it was not. I'm peppering this low outside corner, low left corner a little too much here. I see it.
Popped up.
Wanted to throw something different, though. Wanted to throw something different. I'd been throwing him primarily with 2 strikes on the count. Wanted just a little earlier
Now
there.
it's Giancarlo Stanton. In there for strike 1.
So you'll see here that we have good energy. 50 pitches here.
The 0-1. Just missed.
But once you start getting into this 3rd time through the lineup, I'm trying to dot this.
Pitch is in there.
I did not dot that.
Is 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him looking. That was not great on that downswing. You could see it was yellow there at the bottom. I believe it was like 9 degrees to the right or to the left. I think probably left, I would guess. I was trying to get it a little bit out of the zone there. Got a called strike 3.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Adam Frazier.
This is kind of what I thought they would do. They had to deal with Murphy, who's very powerful against lefties, but they get 2 lefties in a row. Frazier and Dom Thompson Williams before the lineup wraps around. I think at that point you can switch the pitcher anyway because it's 3 batters. So
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to Voit. Frazier retired here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Thompson Williams, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Michael King getting ready to go. And the 1-0. Ripped on a line.
darn it. Oh, that's a...
Puts it away for the out.
Damn it, that's a good piece of contact right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Lewis will hit next.
Oh, that's a bad swing. I mean, I guess I can... I really don't want to play around that game 3 creeping back into my head here.
Here's your 1.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York. It is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hicks makes the
Two
grab,
good pieces of contact, just right to the defenders.
1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they lead it 3-0.
Judge, Voit, Gallo combined 1 for 6. Is that 3rd time through the lineup?
Back in New York.
I am not going to mess around. I'm going to throw Casey Sadler in there, and we are going to we're going to change.
Trying to protect this lead.
There's something in this shirt. There are Casey Sadler's stats, by the way.
Casey Sadler.
Most importantly, though, we can start working a little bit more around the zone here with a cutter. Cutter as the primary. 4-seam as like the 4th best pitch you have, not always what you want to see.
A wide to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone.
So now hopefully we can try and change the eye level a little bit.
And how short that porch is in right field. Were you ever tempted to just try and think in terms of leaning on something as a left-handed hitter,
J.P.
just trying to
Crawford.
yank it over the right field wall?
Incredible positioning, beautiful play right there.
That's all I was trying to do because I didn't have a whole lot of power.
Luke Voit at the plate. And a foul ball.
You have to try to stay within your approach, but you do know that, hey, if you pull something, there's a good chance of it getting out.
Whoa.
righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
This is exactly what I'm looking for.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right
That's
there.
what I want. Changing it up. Give them something different to look at. Somebody different to look at.
You really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now it's Joey Gallo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One thing for me over the years, watching how right-handed hitters have tailored and changed their swing so that they could take advantage of the dimensions in right.
The 1-1.
Seemed like there was more to that thought, but kind of trailed off.
That's strike two.
Look at Derek Jeter. He's a classic example of someone that wasn't looking to pull the ball, but he could hit some home runs to right field, so was able to flex the
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Beautiful.
That ends the inning.
Beautiful.
So the Yanks go in order. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start.
Michael King is going to come out here, right-handed pitcher. 6 games, he has an 0-2 record, a 7.360 ERA, and 7.1 innings pitched. 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. Lefties just crushing him. Almost 550 on the batting average.
The
designated hitter.
And the pitch. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees.
Is this the guy that we hit a home run off of with, what's it called? What's his name? Haniger. Anyway, sinker at 96, slider at 90, circle change at 87, slurve at 82, 4-seam at 97.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left.
Not enough. Not enough on it. A little late, a little under it. Shot at opposite field. All right. We are going to...
He can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
We'll schedule Munoz to come in. I mean, just trying to make sure that we're throwing something different up there all the time. Fuck. Late on the sinker.
He makes the catch, and there's
God, that's a terrible at-bat on my part. Absolutely heinous.
Abraham Toro up next for the Mariners. And that one fouled off. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
He does not have the slider.
And he deals. That one fouled off.
Doesn't really have the sinker either. He
right-handed reliever. Foul ball there.
unfortunately haven't been able to make contact with a couple of sinkers up in the zone.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I mean, it's the pitch I'm looking for.
How you take that? He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Base hit, left center field. Around first, digging for 2, and that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
The third baseman.
So up next, Key Brian Hayes. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Toro.
I wanted it all. I was looking for a mistake pitch. Now we're 0-2 here.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Very lucky I got a piece of that. I kind of auto swung there.
Runner leads away at second. This ball's chopped on the ground.
Truly unfortunate. Ooh, that was close. A lot closer than I anticipated. All right, we're bringing in the high heat. We're bringing in Munoz. We're not going to worry about ERAs. We're not going to worry about averages. We're going to just trust the gas. We have Castillo up in the bullpen. We're ready to roll. Actually, in this case, we can worry about the ERA. Looking fantastic through 3 innings with no ERA. There's a couple of guys in the bullpen that have some higher ERAs, and even though we trust them, even though we love them, I was so used to having Munoz in last year's game. There's a lot of Munoz and a lot of Tapia. In last year's game, but this one. Now, granted, I did not pick the correct rosters at the beginning of this game, so. Whoops.
For the Yankees. The second baseman.
And that one off the outside edge.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Lewis.
This one makes sense to be a Lewis ball. All kinds of time, skied in the air.
Out number 1. The Yankees looking to rally.
We're not looking for them to rally. I'm looking for them to. I'm looking to shut their bats down here. Okay. That was really bad. Kind of surprisingly bad, honestly.
Pitch. And it's fouled away.
That one was not great either.
0-2 now. And misses inside. The 1-2. And now 2-2.
All right, quit fucking around here.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Lewis moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
2 out, space is empty.
Kyle.
And up next for New York, Kyle Higashioka. First offering misses the mark.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover.
100% perfect.
That's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Righty delivers. He swings, floats it into left. That's a base hit.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand how that happened.
Now it's LeMay.
All 3 of those pitches.
First pitch, and he just
Are you
It's
serious?
a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer.
That was 4 straight balls. Granted, one of them was a hit, but
next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. That to right.
foul, 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 foul. Oh,
That
thank
is
God.
a foul ball.
Where's he want this?
Out to short. Fires across.
There we
the
go.
diamond.
There we go. It's exactly what we're looking for. That's what I'm fucking
Still
talking
down
about.
3-0. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Aroldis Chapman looking to come in, shut us down, hold this game at a 3-run deficit.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
4-seam fastball at 100 miles an hour, slider at 87, splitter at 91, 2-seam at 99. Want to see some gas? We got some guys throwing some gas. Here is what we're going to do. We're going to bring in Paul Sewald. He has blown a save. It's fine. We're going to schedule him to put in the game. Diego Castillo is going to be our safety man. Honestly, maybe we should just put Castillo in. I think Castillo is slightly higher rated. Hold on, let me take a look at the pitches. It is slider, sinker, 4-seam, 4-seam, slider, 2-seam. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with, and here's the reasoning. I'm gonna go with Sewald because I like the double fastball. We've been throwing a lot of off speed with our starting pitching. We're gonna go. I try to hit the Xbox button to get out of that menu. We'll go with Sewald with more of the fastball approach. That's a terrible swing. Way too late on that.
Right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the
That
mound.
is a
Really
4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Bailed him out of that one. That's a diving catch right there. Piece of crap.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there.
Joey
Right, Chris?
Gallo.
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
That hits the dirt, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Zach Britton, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Kicks and deals.
Ooh, fuck.
And he knew
That
it.
low fastball, I was highly susceptible to it.
Frazier up next for the Mariners.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Slider clips the zone. Next pitch way upstairs. And that one is in for a strike.
Everything's been a slider so far.
2-2. Stays alive. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to.
Frazier, every one of his pitches, or every one of his hits, excuse me, has been late. I think on fastballs.
Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a pitch. Out front with the
Ooh.
swing, and that is strike one.
My bad.
Frazier off of first with 2 away. Left field. He's got it.
Oh, wow, that really sailed on me. I thought that was going to be a bloop shot.
Huh. The Mariners 3 and the Yankees
All right,
nothing.
we have the power portion of the lineup here for the Yankees. We're playing well, though. We're changing pitchers. We're bringing in Paul Sewald. He has 1 blown save. It was converted into a victory, so not that big of a deal. 3 games with 3.2 innings pitched. His ERA is up near 5, which is a little worrying. High batting averages. Hopefully we can dial this in a little bit. Again, we have Diego Castillo. We have him ready.
We head to the bottom of the ninth.
Ready to rock it if necessary.
For the Yankees,
The pitch.
the shortstop,
And that one just misses.
And I've just been off. I don't. Huh.
And here it comes.
There we go.
That's in there at the
That's more what I'm
Think of that
wanting to
right
see.
there. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Tom Murphy and me
1-2.
on the same page. A little too fast on that one, I think.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down
There we go.
on
1 down.
strikes. And 1 away.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in
Now
and
batting,
close the door.
That's exactly what I want to see. Fantastic right there.
Has and making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these
Out in
other
front
2
of that
outs.
one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing.
A little surprised to see him go for that. It ended up being in a closer position to the previous pitch than I intended. I wanted that down and away. Instead, it was a more of an up and away scenario.
This is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. the belt and fires. And now one strike away.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's okay. That's all right.
Rope into right, and that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Frazier with a relay throw, and he's there with a double.
That's all right.
Tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Boy, the batter
We're
now
fine.
is
Everything
swings and
is
misses for strike one.
just fine.
In the air,
And that is
center
why it
field.
is just fine.
Under.
Game 5 goes to the Mariners. Here we go. 3-run victory. Couple of really terrific, nice double plays. Some weird base running by the Yankees kind of bailed us out a little bit. That works. That works. A little frustrating that we couldn't get maybe one of those hits in, well, maybe the 2-run home run. But a 3-2 lead. We're going to head back to Seattle. That'll be on Sunday. Opportunity to close it out at home.
Look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to
We're doing it.
shutout. I mean,
Sheffield gets the win. Severino with the loss. Crawford 1 for 4 with that 2-run home run.
3-0 our final score.
8 hits, no runs for the Yankees. That is the good stuff.
MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I think I made good pitching decisions. We'll get a day off, so everybody should be well rested, I would imagine, with the exception of the starting pitcher. Bullpen should be good. Everybody in the field and batting perfectly fine. And we have an opportunity to close it out at home. Wow. Really surprised to see this strikeout right here with Stanton. I thought there was no way he was going to go for it. Justice Sheffield, both your player of the game and your winning pitcher. 6 innings, pitched 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. Luis Severino, he gets the loss. 5.2, pretty strong innings, frankly. Only gave up 3, 3 earned. No walks, struck out 3, gave up 9 hits. Paul Sewald, save number 3 of the postseason. Abraham Toro was 3 for 4 with 2 doubles. A Ribby Crawford 1 for 4 with the 2-run home run. Handiger 2 for 4. He scored twice. Adam Frazier was 3 for 4. And all of Frazier's hits were like essentially the same. Late on a fastball, little bloop shot into the field. Handiger, hey, we got him on base and we were able to get him to score. Got off to a good start. Had a 1-0 lead there and just kind of held on to it. Key double plays. The weird bloop shot that ended up being a force out at second was odd. Them sending a 13 speed, I think Luke Voigt, from first to third was a questionable decision. And again, like the Yankees don't have a lot of speed. So we're getting kind of some of those misplays and some of those mistakes a little bit, taking advantage of them, not giving up any extra hits that we need to. A much better game today. The last couple have been wildly frustrating. Both the win and the loss have been a lot. But today was much better. Whew. So there you go. With that all being said, the Mariners were 3-2 here in this series. Opportunity to close it out. And I will actually make sure that I sim through that day. And then I'll mute this audio real quick. Turn my headset off so I can talk. We have an opportunity Sunday, October 23rd, to close this out. Then you'll have the Dodgers take on the Mariners, or maybe we get forced into a Game 7, which I would really not like to see. Very happy to win this game. I feel like this is a very important win to get win number 3 and not be forced into the situation we were with Chicago, where we had to win 2 elimination games. We are, 2-0 in elimination or series clinchers, so feeling pretty good there. We'll see if we can do that again Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. If you want to see that or any of the other videos I post, please be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. I do appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Good victory by the Mariners, and we'll look to continue those good vibes in the city of Seattle this Sunday. So we'll see you then. Go Sports. Good Mariners.